Good day, guys. Another day closer to 2019 BBC. But before then, we'll have a look at 2016 BBC. The same 10 players from 2015 backed up in 2016. Happy to report there was no food poisoning this year, so we're all grateful for that. But back in CQ, and we played Bits, Gladstone first, Bits, Calliope, and then Bits again. Tonza took out his second golf crown. He was off a handicap of 15 then, and he had net scores of 66, 66 and 80 at Calliope, and then another 68 on the final day. And that was a 4-under total. So once again, he broke par, broke par for 72 holes, just like he did when he won it in 2013. Second went to Rosie that year, so good effort from Rosie. He was 6 shots behind Tonza. Yours truly, me. I took out the my first poker title. Got the better of Gnome in head to head, and winning his first spoon was Rowley, who was a massive 34 shots off second last. It was Pedo that year, so. On his way to the spoon, I guess Rowley, his tournament was summed up by the final round with a 91 net at Bits. That is quite an effort at Boyne Island, 91 net. So I've had a look at all the scores, so a couple of special mentions there. Somehow Rowley did not have a single moose, despite winning the crown by such a huge margin. Yet Pedo did it 4 times. So it was either pars or mooses by sounds of it, but and a special mention to the 12 Pedo took on the 9th at Bits on the final round. I can only imagine there must have been a couple in the water or something on the par 3 there, but one moose I did see was J-Cat. He took an 11 on the road hole on the last round. He kept hitting his 9-iron about 170 metres over the green onto the soccer field, so I'm not sure if he kept pulling out 6-iron by mistake, but he couldn't believe he was hitting it that far, and he just fucking sailed 3 over the green in a row. Didn't want to change his club, didn't change tactics, just fucking boom, airmail, obes. He finally got on the green for 10 and sank a huge putt for the 11. I remember that putt going in. He curled around and everything. It was a great putt, but for 11 no less. So, and I guess the other probably memorable moment, which continues to this very day, is the romance between Sticky and Gnome. This is where it bloomed and blossomed. The boys got off to a good start on pre-BBC Eve. They Gnome was staying at Sticky's. I think they had the house to themselves. Belzy and the kids were gone, so a few rumbos, and then one thing led to another. And Gnome woke up the next day and fronted for golf, and he had this almighty massive, like carpet burn thing on his forehead. So the only conclusion we all drew was that Sticky obviously roofied Gnome and then fucked the shit out of him and drove his head into the carpet whilst doing it. So. And to this day, they still spoon and share the bed. So, love was in the air, and what a romance it's been. All right, that's all I've got for 2016. But as per usual, if there's any other memories of that you've got for 2016, do shoot them through, and hopefully we find that video of Rowley spewing in 15. Cheers.